أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. These are the Ramadan Daily Quran Studies for the year 2025, written by Zahid Aziz and produced by Ahmadiyya Anjuman Ishaat Islam, Lahore, UK.
Study 9. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his steadfastness and patience in difficulties. In all the verses below, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is addressed. The word "you" is in singular, and the command "be patient" and other commands are also in singular.
تلك من أنباء الغيب نوحيها إليك ما كنت تعلمها أنت ولا قومك من قبل هذا فاصبر إن العاقبة للمتقين.
These are announcements relating to the unseen, which we reveal to you. You did not know them, neither you nor your people before this. So be patient. Surely the good end is for the dutiful. Chapter 11, verse 49. Just before this verse, the story of the Prophet Noah has been related, starting at verse 25 and ending at verse 48. But the announcements relating to the unseen, here in verse 49, does not mean the history of Noah. It means the fate of the opponents of the Holy Prophet, which is indicated in the story of Noah. The Holy Prophet is told by God, "Be patient." This is to inform him that patient waiting was needed for him before he could see that the fate of his opponents would be like the fate of Noah's opponents. Not only in the case of Noah, but more generally the histories of the previous prophets were revealed to the Holy Prophet for the following reason. And all we relate to you from the account of the messengers is to strengthen your heart with it. Chapter 11, verse 120. So he would know the patience will lead to success, as it did with the previous prophets. The verse below is a very early revelation, occurring in the second passage, that the Holy Prophet received in his revelation after being appointed as prophet and messenger. And for the sake of your Lord, be patient. Chapter 74, verse 7. In revelations of a later period at Mecca, he was told the same thing. So be patient with goodly patience. Chapter 70, verse 5.
فاصبر إن وعد الله حق ولا يستخفنك الذين لا يوقنون.
So be patient. Surely the promise of Allah is true, and let not those worry you who have no certainty. Chapter 30, verse 60. By the time the second verse quoted above was revealed, in the middle of his time as prophet at Mecca before his emigration, he was facing severe opposition. In adverse circumstances, when complete lack of success would have been so demoralizing, the Holy Prophet was reminded to be patient, that is, to wait patiently for success, and to be steadfast in sticking to his mission. If you are doing the right thing, you will succeed in the end. Unfortunately, today's Muslims think they can triumph in the world by abandoning all self-control and taking emotional measures forbidden by Islam. They do not realize that they have to take the long, hard, and slow road of self-reform and steadfast propagation of Islam. The Quran further says that all messengers of God had to be determined to show patience, and so should the Holy Prophet.
ولقد كذبت رسل من قبلك فصبروا على ما كذبوا وأوذوا حتى أتاهم نصرنا ولا مبدل لكلمات الله ولقد جاءك من نبأ المرسلين.
And messengers indeed were rejected before you, but they were patient when rejected and persecuted until our help came to them. And there is none to change the words of Allah, and there has already come to you some information about the messengers. Chapter 6, verse 34.
فاصبر كما صبر أولو العزم من الرسل.
So have patience, O Prophet, as men of resolution. The messengers had patience. Chapter 46, verse 35. It is a very powerful statement. There is none to change the words of Allah, saying that the promises made by God cannot be defeated by anyone else. That was why information about the messengers, the earlier prophets, had been revealed to the Holy Prophet to assure him that the God's help would come, but he would have to bear rejection and persecution patiently before that help came. The messengers were people who were resolute, ulul azm, in adhering to patience. The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ faced a great deal of verbal abuse from his enemies. God gave him the following teachings about how to handle this abuse.
واصبر على ما يقولون واهجرهم هجرا جميلا.
And bear patiently what they say, and turn away from them with a dignified withdrawal. Chapter 73, verse 10. He is instructed here to bear patiently any abuse, ridicule, or mockery from his opponents, and then to withdraw from their company in a dignified, well-mannered way, not in a way descending to their level of misbehavior, rudeness, and abuse. Not only the Holy Prophet, but Muslims generally are given the same teachings.
لتبلون في أموالكم وأنفسكم ولتسمعن من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم ومن الذين أشركوا أذى كثيرا وإن تصبروا وتتقوا فإن ذلك من عزم الأمور.
You will certainly be tried in your property and your persons, and you will certainly hear from those who have given the book before you, and from the idolaters much abuse. And if you are patient and keep your duty, surely this is an affair of great resolution. Chapter 3, verse 186. Again here, to be patient and keep your duty is called one of the matters, amul, in which one should show firm resolve and determination, azm. Hence the matter is one of those which are known as azm al-amul, or an affair of great resolution.
End of Study 9. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Quran al-Azim wa nafa'ana wa iyyakum bil ayati wa zikril hakim innahu ta'ala jiwadun karimun malikun barurur rahim.